It's only a matter of a couple months now until the Big 12 football season gets kicked off on September 3rd when the TCU Horned Frogs head north to take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. But folks, wait no longer for your football cravings because the season really got started this weekend for a select group of individuals. That group consists of the Big 12 officials. I'm going to take you behind the scenes to tell you everything you need to know from a rule standpoint this upcoming season and much more. Come on, let's go take a look. We're standing outside the room right now where the officials are currently taking their exams, which they have to do every single year in order to refresh their memory on specific rules. And then on Saturday, they'll actually get some of the answers back that they got wrong, and they'll go over as a large group with video footage to make sure they got those right. But if it were me, I don't think I'd want to be in there right now. Pretty tough test. Visiting now with Ed Stewart at the College Officiating Conference in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. And Ed, not too many rule changes this year, but I have to believe now that the football season right around the corner, you guys are pretty fired up that it's about to get started here.
We are, and there are not a large amount of rules changes this year, but like every year, just kind of a refresher. The officials have had some time to get away, but they've been busy. They've been working a number of camps and clinics throughout the summer and spring practices, and so now just an opportunity to readdress some points of emphasis for the upcoming year.
Now, you mentioned that it's kind of a year-round job for these guys, and not necessarily everyone realizes that at times, but these guys working around the clock, and this is kind of when it all starts for them.
Really, it's a love for these officials. A lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of work that they're doing that they aren't necessarily paid for. So they see the end result on Saturday afternoons, but it's pretty much a full-time job for these guys.
So a couple rule changes this year from yesterday are the face mask and then the replay on the onside kick. Explain that a little bit more if you could.
Well, I hope I don't mess this up. Walt Anderson is probably the best person to explain this, but essentially the overbuilt face masks have become an issue, and it's primarily a safety issue for a lot of the defensive players or other players who may get a finger or something caught into some of those face masks. So we're really trying to limit the overbuilt face mask in the game. And then as it pertains to the onside kick, it's an opportunity to help the guys get it right. That's typically a critical play at the end of a game, and so the infusion of replay will helpfully help make the determination of whether or not a Team A player is blocking before the ball is received or not.
Well, we're staying right outside of breakout room number 1 where the replay booth is, and that's where things on game day would take place. So it's kind of a mock simulation in there right now. We'll take you in there in just a second. But things that are going on in there right now are instant replays, especially this year, the instant replay on onside kicks and things of that nature. But that's what's going on there, so let's go check it out. That's going to wrap things up here from the Rules Officiating Clinic, but don't forget, folks, the season right around the corner. Until next time, from Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, for the Big 12 Digital Network, I'm Mitch Gerber.